Wow. Hello. Actually, there's a little bug flying
Yeah,
around.
I
It'd
see
be great
it
if
right
you could
here.
smack that thing next
Yeah.
time. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Indiana Success Happy Hour. Brian Quinlan here from Daniel's Real Estate and First Home Indy on YouTube.
What's your moving company?
Oh, it's Move In Ready with Q. Just started a storage tote moving business. Something new.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's not on YouTube. It is on Facebook, though.
Brad Niccum.
Yes, you do a few things.
Tasty tequila with Brad. Lots of beverage.
Okay. Well, thanks for being here.
Hey, you came here. I was already.
Oh, that's right. And you'll notice another guest here today. Sir, tell the folks who you are.
Matt Hadley. A couple different places you'll find me. AP Engineering Consulting, which we just learned is right around the corner from here. We're in McCordsville and on 700, and AP Engineering Consulting is on 600. So
yeah,
pretty cool. And I live in Cumberland, so I'm only 10 minutes away from home. So this was pretty awesome. So thanks for having me on.
And a big connection between the two of us. I used to teach in Center Grove. I'm a football announcer and basketball announcer for CG. You're a CG grad.
Yeah, that's right.
So nice connection there.
So did you actually graduate from that?
I did not.
Okay.
There are people that do.
That's
We're going to a few graduation parties this weekend.
My
last students.
Did I get a Flippy Cup?
It seems unlikely.
What do you teach there at Center Grove?
I taught. So the last job I had was 6th grade math at North Central.
Okay.
And I got out of teaching in 2020 and became a realtor.
Yeah.
But the gentleman who was the PA announcer for the football team passed away. And I was an announcer for middle school, especially for a number of years.
Okay.
So they asked if I would just come and fill his shoes.
Nice.
And so I've been doing that since I think 21, maybe.
Okay.
Since you were 21.
It's a good gig.
Yeah.
No.
Well, the football team's pretty good. That's a good.
I know.
It must be your announcing skills.
That's
probably
probably
so good.
And my first year, Jason was sick and missed an entire school year. So I happened to be the basketball announcer the year Trace Jackson Davis was Mr. Basketball.
Yeah.
And I took over for Jason as the softball announcer for that one season. They won a state championship.
It's all you.
I feel
Sure.
I never really thought about that, but yeah.
Should I ask for a raise?
Well, I should have.
I went to a New Pal game once. Then the state
they're really good.
Yeah. They're really good too. Yeah.
Hey, Mount Vernon and
Oh, yeah.
Who would have thought that Mount Vernon would have Mr. Basket?
What the
Right.
heck?
Right.
Crazy. All right. I see tequila.
We're married. Actually, I just said it wrong. It's Ramari.
Ramari.
I always say it wrong for some reason. Ramari, about 1414.
Oh, hey.
A new shirt they sent me. Drinking their repo, which was amazing. This can be found in Indiana. Great tequila.
That one of yours?
I don't know it. No, I just
Distribute it?
We do distribute it. Yes, we do distribute it.
All right. Good for you. Well, today I am drinking Pale Dutch Boy.
Wait a
described
second.
as an American pale ale from, I can't even read what brewing that is. Anyone read? Windmill.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
what
Not too bad.
I got a lot of
Windmill Brewing out of probably Michigan. I don't have to guess.
A Dutch boy.
Yeah,
They wear wooden shoes, don't they?
they do. And they make a decent, pale ale beer. So here we go.
It doesn't give a place where it's from.
Sounds
Oh, Dyer, Indiana.
forget
An Indiana
Pittsburgh.
beer. There you go.
How about
There's
that?
so many windmills in Dyer. Too.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Really is. You've been to Dyer?
Yeah.
Okay. I have not.
Maybe Elwood should start a windmill beer. There's a lot of windmills in Elwood.
There you go. And Matt, he chose
Not
not to drink today.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
I'm not drinking.
We
I came
don't
in here and
force people.
I felt peer pressure when I walked in here. I mean, this thing.
Oh, you ain't even see.
Yeah, they can't even see. They can't even see on this video. I mean, you can see a lot of it, but there's more over there.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
more over there. I mean, I walked in and I thought I was in the wrong place.
You know, if I walked in and seen this, I would know for a fact I was in the right.
Yeah.
Unless it was supposed to be an AA meeting. Then maybe.
Yeah,
That is
they're
right. Wrong place.
Yeah,
That is
wrong
correct.
place.
All right, Matt, let's find out some stuff about you.
Yeah.
So you pointed at the shirt, which is APEC.
Yeah, AP Engineering Consulting. We're a full service environmental consulting, geotechnical engineering, and construction materials firm. So we're working with real estate developers. We're working with general contractors, other engineering firms, real estate attorneys, anybody involved in the real estate world is building anything. And there's a lot of that happening around here.
That's for sure.
We're working with those companies to either do what they call environmental site assessments, also known as phase ones, to test. So I always tell people I like to play in dirt. That's what we do, play in dirt, right? But my tag on my LinkedIn is I help developers create safe and clean sites.
Okay.
And that's what we're doing. We're trying to make sure that all the land
think I know where
you can develop whatever it is you're wanting to develop on that land, because any piece of land, I'd use this loosely, has the potential to be, you can develop whatever you want, depending on how much money you got. That's what we like to do.
Oh, yeah,
We don't
okay.
like to tell clients that, but they're like, hey, can I do this on this? Well, how much money you got?
Sure.
How much money you got? Because you can do almost anything anywhere. It just depends on what you want to do and how much money you got to be able to do that.
We made a connection that he knows an insurance gentleman that was on our show.
Don Lettrick is the owner of StartNet.
Yeah, but that's not that.
Right. What did Don do?
No, sorry. I apologize. I thought, never mind. I'm not making it. Yes, we had Don, who is the creator of Started Up Foundation.
Yeah, right.
I knew Don from the education world. And so
Right.
we had him on the show to talk about his awesome foundation.
And then we had a gentleman on the show who's a big friend of mine.
Is it Fred?
Fred.
Is it Fred?
Fred Nichols. That name sounds really familiar.
Well, it's because he's been in your industry for 30 plus years.
Okay, keep going.
He's not anymore. Fred retired.
Okay.
He's in living retirement age, right? He's chilling, no job.
Dude, he loved
Hey, Fred.
retirement. Hi,
Yeah.
Fred. Does he still watch the
He
show?
watches the show. He just doesn't comment as much anymore.
Maybe he'll comment on this.
So he did the same thing. Like he made sure the dirt
Yeah.
was clean.
Fred Nichols. That name sounds really familiar. He probably worked for a competitor then, I'm guessing.
So I think a couple of them probably.
Yeah.
He was with a few
Probably.
companies, and that was his thing.
He's definitely on Facebook.
I know he worked with helping get the Wawa, which
Yeah. We've actually done a couple of those, actually. Not this one, not the one here in Cumberland, which Greenfield says it's theirs, but it's in Cumberland by address. But the Wawa here is in. So we didn't do that one, but we've done a couple others that are still at pre-development stages. So those are those
Wow,
are
that's
fantastic.
great.
Yeah.
It's Bucky's music.
Yeah, that's what I'm told down your way. Bargersville, there's supposed to be
Yeah.
one down there, and there's supposed to be one up north of Whitestown too. I think
I think
the
that's
one in
not-
Bargersville's more official. I think just this is not no official. This is
Correct.
no official word, but what I've heard is that one is going to happen. One
Yeah,
Bargersville
though
is
I
going
think
to
I've seen it like 2028 or 2029.
off Worthville Road, I believe, is where it's supposed to be. So
That'd be exciting.
yeah,
I remember when I went to the first Buc-ee's in Texas in like 2016 and thought, wow, these are cool.
yeah,
It is something. It's
a
just
lot
a
of
gas
bathrooms.
station.
It's a lot of
it
bathrooms.
is a lot of bathrooms. But you know what their motto is? They have the cleanest bathrooms and all, and they do. There's
That's what they
someone
say.
manning a woman in those restrooms all the time.
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, we've definitely stopped in there and had Buc-ee's best nuts you've ever had.
That's yeah.
Try our beaver nuts; they're really great.
They do have a lot
brisket
of
on
nuts in
the-
there.
Fresh
No,
What'd they
y'all
say?
have fresh brisket on the bar or
on
something.
the
like
table or something.
that?
Yeah, and their
Oh.
food's great too. I mean, for they call themselves a convenience store and then a gas station. So however you want to look at it, their food is really good.
Yeah.
And Wawa's food's pretty good too.
I haven't ate at a Wawa.
I've
Yeah.
had a sandwich from one.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I try not to eat a lot of gas station food.
Yeah, well, I think it's becoming the trend. And not
You also
Buc-ee's-
eat one meal a day.
Well, yeah.
so
And I also like my meal to come right after the ballet. And you know that is true.
there you go. All right. So how long have you been with APEC?
let's see, it'll be 6 years this August.
Okay.
So kind of my background before that, after getting out of school, I was in banking and finance, spent a lot of time doing that, about 15-ish years.
Is that straight out of Center Grove High School or was it
Yeah,
school?
No, there was IUPY
Okay.
in between. Yeah, there was IUPY in between, which is now IUND.
Yeah, of course.
But then during those years, the irony of my story is I met the owners of APEC. I was a banker of theirs. And here we are, 15 years later, or about 20 years later, about 15 years later now. And I'm helping them build the business out. I'm actually the director of business development there, and I'm chasing real estate developers, all the stuff I named earlier. And it's been a great ride. The real estate market right now, despite what is said, there's a lot of development happening.
Oh, yeah.
You can drive down any street in the state of Indiana, I think, and see something. There's one going on right across the street from your house over there. So, and the whole road down here is shut down because they're having to add more infrastructure to be able to account for all the stuff that they're doing.
This one got stopped because the neighbor wants it to be a dog park. But once it's done in the next 5 to 7 years of legal, it'll be a parking lot eventually.
Yeah. A dog park. There's that.
Some idiots that are neighbors.
Okay.
One of them, school administrator.
Yeah.
So she thought they could stop this parking lot that's zoned industrial and have them make 3 10-acre lot houses. And then an ex-veterinarian that lives down there, she thinks it should be a dog park.
Yeah, that won't happen.
Yeah.
Too much money to be made.
No one's going to have a
just
$6 million dog park.
Yeah. Instead of an $800 million industrial, that'll be something industrial.
It's going to be a semi parking lot.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
You have confidence. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
that's what passed. And then
Okay.
the county held them up and the permit expired, and then it went in front of the board, and they turned him down after he's invested millions of dollars because those two
that's
clowns.
how real estate kind of works sometimes. Yeah.
Well, yeah, especially when your new board.
Yeah.
Is
So
the new
this
Hancock
is
County board.
Hancock. Hancock.
Yeah, there.
Yeah. Right. Yes.
Cuckoo for
I
Cocoa Nuts.
can't comment a whole lot because I got to get work where I can. But yes, it's hard to get stuff approved. Let's just say it that way. Difficult, challenging.
It's easier to work with a fair board than it is a Hancock County Commission. But I'm not trying to build it either.
Say whatever you
I
want.
can say what I want. I vote
Matt
too.
is excluded from that part of the council.
He did not.
Yeah.
He held his own. He did like Mike Gibson did when he's on the show. I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. So anyway, then the transition happened. It was banking, finance. I spent a little time doing some other stuff in between, dabbled my hands in some stuff in the community, did some nonprofit work. And then in August of 2020 is when I joined APEC. It's been a great ride.
So you are a busy guy.
Yeah.
You got that gig.
Yep.
But then you've also got a successful podcast that's been going on for over 200 episodes. We'll definitely talk about that.
Yep.
You do, what did you say down in Bargersville?
Bargersville Town Talks with
Okay.
Dax Norton, the town manager there. And Bargersville's another area that's just exploding.
Yeah.
Dax is doing a lot of great stuff down there. Shout out to Dax Norton if he ever catches this, or anybody in Bargersville, actually. So, they're doing a lot of great things down there. The summer concert series started. So Bargersville's an up and coming area.
I just at the Baldwin yesterday.
Yeah.
They got the YouTube down there?
I don't know. They might have the YouTube. They might have the YouTube. I don't know if they're
They
on
got
the
the
YouTube.
YouTube?
I don't know if they're on the
The
YouTube or not.
I think they got the YouTube.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I, late last year, Chase Bruton and I, in Yorktown. He's a Yorktown town manager. Then I do Yorktown Civic Chats with him. We talk about all the cool stuff happening in Yorktown, which stay tuned. Yorktown's going to be one of those other towns that's going to be doing some pretty cool stuff here in the next few years. And then I live in Cumberland, with Ben Lips. Ben Lips and I do Cumberland Community Chats, which,
Hello, Ben.
yeah,
Good guy.
he's a good dude. Yeah, he's a really good dude. I have to tell him I saw you then.
Yeah.
That'd be a good, I don't know if you get into politics on your podcast or not.
We're not allowed to.
Yeah. See,
No,
we
have
don't
a strict, we hate all things politics.
Well, I gathered that really quickly based off what you said about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
There you go.
But and then he and I do Cumberland Community Chats, and that one I've been doing the longest because I live in Cumberland. I live on the Far East Side. It's all things Cumberland, right? And there's a lot of good stuff getting ready to happen in Cumberland too. So
You think McCordsville and Cumberland ever grow together?
it's two different. It's two different. What's the word I want to use? I don't want to say demographic. That's not the right way. It's just two different areas.
Communities,
Right?
yeah.
It's, two
It's
different
amazing
communities.
now, though. In the
Yeah.
last 20 years,
Yeah.
you can't really tell where one
Right.
stops.
Well, it's called the
Oh,
Mount
yeah.
Comfort Corridor now. Actually,
Yeah.
that's what it's called. It's the Mount Comfort Corridor, and that's everything from what's over there on Eastern, the Hancock Gateway, all the way over here to Cumberland. The Mount Comfort Corridor is an area that's really exploded in the last 5 to 6 years.
I think we say thanks to a guy named Scott. Calling him
Scott, okay,
Yeah. Scott. He got named Scott.
they named it Mount Comfort Corridor. Well, good for Scott because that's what it is. I mean, it's really cool to see it. It's all just kind of coming together. One stops. It really doesn't. One stop here, one goes there. They just kind of.
I like we're not having to stop anymore. We're getting circles.
Yeah.
And we need
Right.
more circles.
Right.
I love those
I
things.
do like that.
Yeah.
So do you have more hours in your day than most?
Summer's here. Crack open a cold sunlight cream ale from Sun King, or mix it up with WeMac, Osiris, or a seasonal like Play Hard. 4 indie taproom locations, or find it wherever you grab your beer. Sun King, Indiana brewed, summer approved.
I wish I
Holy
did
moly.
actually, because I did leave off that. I also am a co-host of Circle City Success Podcast, which I
Yeah.
mentioned earlier and alluded to. And I also do the editing, much like you. So I have a appreciation for what you do. It's this is a word to anybody wanting to start a podcast. Find someone, if you have in your budget, that can do the editing for you. If it's in
Yeah.
your budget, get somebody that can do the editing for you, because it takes more time than I ever thought it would. when I
And so,
started.
what do you use to edit?
So the software we use is Libsyn, and then I use Audacity. I
Okay.
use Audacity to.
You have the audacity to use
I-
that one.
I know, right? Hey, it's free. We don't have a budget, but
Say,
also,
I use CapCut.
yeah, shout out to our sponsors too, who have made it possible to
Yeah.
be able to fund some of the stuff that we're doing. And the one thing that we like to do is whatever funds we have left over at the end of the year, we try to get back somewhere.
Nice.
So,
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You can make money doing this?
oh yeah, we don't make. let's rephrase it. We don't keep any of the money ourselves.
I'll rephrase it for you. Can you create revenue doing this?
We can. Yeah.
Like last month, this podcast made 37 cents. Woo!
You should get some spot. I mean, look at all the liquor you got. I'm sure you can get an alcohol sponsor on the thing. I mean, you show bottles of liquor every time, right?
That's a different podcast.
Yeah. But yes, you can. I mean, what I've found is our sponsors, they everything they want to know how many followers you got, how many people see your work, how many episodes, blah, all the stuff, and you put it out there. And if they support your mission, they've been very generous to us.
Wow.
We just got a new sponsor. We just landed a new sponsor. It's going to be announced tomorrow morning, actually. So stay tuned for that. And they were very generous to us as well. Yeah.
Okay, guys, you watching the show, we got tens of people that watch the show on a regular basis. Let us know if you want to be a sponsor of this show.
Yeah. How many viewers do you think you get? I mean, on average.
Oh, realistically, we have
Or follow. Let's start with followers.
Yeah. So YouTube subscribers, we have I think we're at about 145-ish.
When did you start this?
It's been
Feels like 7 years
been a
ago.
hot minute.
Okay.
But I mean, obviously, depending on the episode, we've had an episode that's gotten over 1,000 views.
Yeah.
We have some that are a couple hundred, but the majority of them get views that are generally 30 to 40 to 80.
Consistent listens on the audio podcast, and I calculated up. I think it's around 100 subscribers now.
Yeah.
So it's growing.
Yeah. You need to hire an marketing person probably, or just have him do it. That's what I mean, you could find time to do it. That's how much time I have. That, and this is, if Greg and Rob see this, they're going to laugh and they're probably going to comment and say, no, he spent more time doing everything else. Not true some days, but, my point is I invested a lot of time in growing the podcast. I mean, like on Instagram, for example, when I took it over, we had less than 1,000 followers. Now we're over like 2,500 in a few years. I mean, it takes work, as everything does, but what you put into something is what you get out of it. Right. And then we started having people reach out and say, hey, have you ever thought about sponsorship or having sponsor? I'm like, no, but now that you say it, great idea.
Well, can I say, I want to pause and not forget somebody that has taken very good care of us.
Yeah.
There is a keg in that refrigerator in there provided by Sun King.
Okay.
They always make sure that we have Sun King beer available for anybody that comes on the show.
So that's a sponsor.
We've just got paid in calories.
Yeah.
Correct.
But it's still a sponsor, right?
Yeah.
We'll do some in-kind stuff too, and people will say, hey, like, for example, D&E Printing, shout out to Jesse Mizell at D&E Printing. He provides the shirt that you see in all the pictures. If you see the pictures, he's the one that does the printing for all of them. So that's an in-kind partnership, but it's still a sponsorship because he's still offering a service or a product that we feature on our podcast.
Yeah.
So
tell everybody what the podcast is about.
Yeah. So it's called, again, Circle City Success Podcast. Our mission that we say is we, follow along as we tap leaders in the community to share stories about success, right? Or successful leaders in the community to share their stories. There's only one guaranteed question we ask all of our guests is, what is your definition of success? And believe it or not, we've had 233 episodes and we've had 233 different answers, but none of them involve money. None of them are monetary. It's all typically the theme goes to, it's about serving people. It's about relationships. Somewhere, somehow it all ties into your relationships, your service to the community, building a legacy. That's what success is, right? What's your like if someone was to ask me, I'd say it's the impact I'm making on people, the service I'm doing in the community, and the legacy that I'm leaving for everybody else behind, right? And that's what success is. It's been very humbling to me to see, somebody told me 10 years ago that I'd be hosting a podcast and have some very influential people in the city on. Yeah, that's pretty funny, right? Because I didn't know anybody. I didn't know the city. I'd never get invited on a podcast. And now here we are, right? I'm hosting a podcast. Drew and I actually just got to represent the podcast on Fox 59 News
Saw that
about 2 weeks ago now. Shout out to Angela. Fox 59.
That's right.
They probably are on the YouTube. Fox 59 is probably on the YouTube, so they might see this.
Well, they got the YouTubes.
They got a lot of them. When we went in that studio, I'm like, wow, this is what it looks like behind the scenes. So so that's it's been cool to see the journey from where we were when I started and where Drew started it to where we are now. And it's, to be able to get sponsors is a pretty cool thing. So
now I noticed.
Hang on a second. The hair and makeup people are going to come out.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
We don't have sponsors. We have hair and makeup.
Yeah.
I've noticed you've done several episodes, not all of them, at the hangar.
Yep.
Which
They used to be our
cool
venue.
place.
They used to be our venue sponsors.
Yeah.
So they were our venue sponsor for about 2 years. So shout out to Brian and Stephen Lindsay at the hangar. And that place, if you don't know about it,
Oh,
even though they're all
love
up, have you been there? Yeah,
Mhm.
it's cool. So it used to be just the bikes that you would see downtown. Right?
Yeah.
They would just be the bikes. You go rent them, you get a whole bunch of friends together, drink a bunch of liquor, get drunk on a bike, and return the bike.
Yeah,
Now they have
genius.
Yeah,
It's
right.
It's the pedal bike.
It's the pedal bikes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the
You're
pedal
not
bikes.
riding random
Yeah,
bikes.
no, pedal bikes, right? And they founded it, and then they the space where they were actually leaving, much like this, it was a large garage where they would park the bikes open in the wintertime. Well, then the brewery where they were renting,
Ellison Brewery.
yeah, and it's right down by Lucas Oil Stadium, cross streets or whatever they are, I don't know, but doesn't matter. I'm sure people know the hangar Indy now, but now that it's a bar, it's a venue space. You go there, you hang out. They have a lot of specials during the cold season. You go there, you get to
Dude, their Colts tailgate is terrific.
yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. So again, even though they're not our venue sponsor, they're still great friends of ours. They were both on the podcast as co guests. Brian and Stephen Lindsay, brothers who founded it. They have an incredible story. Don't know what episode number that was, but if you get a chance, go check it out. It's pretty cool for them. They tell the whole story of how it came to life.
Cool.
And they are in a couple other cities, I think, still now too. So not as big as Indy. Indy is the
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you used to shoot your show there.
Yep.
Now where you just
the
rent
Barrel
locations?
Bar in Indy is not our venue
Barrel
spot.
Bar. Where's that?
That's right. That's what they like to say. It's the Indy's only micro speakeasy. So it's
Okay.
down in the basement of the La Meridian Hotel right downtown.
Oh.
It is cool. If you've never been and you like liquor, you should go check it out. There's only six.
Well, they sell liquor.
Yeah. Well, probably not. Well, you could probably sell it to them.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah. So it's their motto is 6 seats, 1 bartender. And I can't remember. That's terrible of me. But anyway, the point of that.
I like where it was going.
Yeah. The point is, you rent it out as a venue, and you can only get 6 guests. It's designed that way, right? Because you have a small setting, food, drink, all of it's included when you go there, and you just hang out. And, and it's
6
really-
seats, 1 bartender, and I forget the rest because the drinks are so good you won't remember.
That's right. 6 seats, 12 barrels, 1 bartender, and it is really cool place. So again, shout out to Ariel Reed on that one. While I'm doing it, I might as well shout out to all our sponsors. Look at that.
Feel
San
free.
Elmo Steakhouse is one.
Nice.
T&W Design and Build, that's another. D&E Printing, I already said. Eclipse Staffing and Security, and then Barrel Bar Indy. And I can't share it in there because it's getting released
That's
tomorrow.
okay.
We're not going to put this out for other weeks. So you can tell us.
Okay. So then let me tell you that name. So our newest sponsor is the law firm Robinson, Farthing, Spondu, and Williams. So
Awesome.
they're real estate and estate planning. So they're real estate on the business side, estate planning on the personal side, attorneys.
And
And
should get Morgan.
Well,
maybe,
they're big time.
yeah, they are.
A lot of Morgans in that thing.
Yeah, there is.
Very big time.
And they may do that. My buddy Nate Spangle, I don't know if you've seen
Yep,
his
we know Nate.
podcast, Get in
Well,
Indiana,
we don't know.
Get in. Yeah, but he also has Morgan and Morgan on his. So.
I was Morgan.
No, it's Morgan and
Morgan and
Morgan, I
Morgan.
believe.
That's
But yeah, what I found is law firms are very interested in supporting stuff like this. Yeah,
What?
yeah.
None.
So anyway, there's our sponsor, Circle C Success Podcast. Go out and check it out. Thanks for having me on your podcast.
And it's on YouTube. It's
Nope,
on
it's
Insta.
not.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn.
He doesn't. You know that.
I don't know how to do
He doesn't have our good internet.
I'm not fancy enough to have YouTube, and we're not visual. We're audio only podcast.
Ah, okay.
So
There you
yeah,
go. Well, we figured there's no way we can hide these.
yeah.
You know,
It's
when
had
you
to
look
go.
like this, you got to put it out there for all to see.
Well, you had this background one.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, videos, podcasts are way more successful overall.
So
Based on our tens of listeners, I appreciate that.
when we first started the show, it was called Real Estate Makes Us Drip.
Okay.
So we would talk about real estate stuff primarily. And, we had this.
That's our unseeable guest.
We had this
We had a-
awesome background.
Yeah.
And so, this just seemed like a great place
Yeah.
for that particular show. And then, over time, we're like, let's talk less about real estate and more about successful stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's how we wound up at Indiana Success Happy Hour. And here we are.
Yeah.
Well, we got to throw a little credit to Jay Bear.
Jay Bear, exactly.
Yeah.
He's a tequila influencer from down in Bloomington.
Okay.
Well, more so, a very successful marketing guy,
That is correct.
author, one of the
Somebody
most
you may want to have a
respected
show, to be quite honest.
Jay Bear,
speakers.
AER.
BAEO.
This weekend, I believe, is in Orlando, and I think
He's a
Gary
national.
Vee
Yeah, he's
either
a national
follows
speaker.
Gary Vee or Gary Vee follows him. One of the
Oh,
today.
Gary Vee probably follows it.
Yeah, but still, Jay Bear.
There you go.
Jay is a very successful business person.
Yeah.
Also tequila guy,
Author, national speaker. Yeah.
7-time author, Hall of Fame keynote speaker.
There you go. He's a good interview.
Okay. Yeah. I'll reach out. I might
There
have
you
you
go.
guys help me out with that. So
Easy to do.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to throw out there?
no, I appreciate you guys having me on. It was pretty cool to receive a message say, hey, you want to be on the podcast? I'm like, this is great. Something I'm doing.
Of events.
Something I'm doing is working.
Well,
so
you keep showing up at my Facebook.
that's good. So
And
whatever.
Don, of course, threw you out
Yeah.
there as a
Thanks,
potential
Don.
guest,
Thanks. When did you have him on, by the way? I'm going to have to check out his episode.
I'll have to check into that. It was okay. It was before the Colts season this
Okay.
last season, because he then suggested a guy who does a Colts podcast as a guest.
Okay.
And him on the show. So this had to be summer of last.
Okay. Yeah.
Wasn't
I'll go back
done
and
like
check
right
that out.
after Matt Taylor.
You guys have Matt Taylor on?
We did.
Yeah, so did we.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
Matt's awesome.
Yeah.
I used to ping with Matt. I know his uncle. And so
Okay.
we're
Jake
buddies.
Query. We had Jake up.
With Jake.
Okay.
Jake's awesome. We had Scott Pollard.
Almost Indianapolis 500 winner Connor
Daly.
Daly.
Yeah.
Clayton Anderson.
We're Carson.
Yeah. I just
okay.
ran into him.
With Carson Steele.
Yeah. Nice.
I want to get Curry, but I don't know Curry. So,
Curry.
Caden Curry from
Oh, yeah.
Sungrove.
Yeah.
I thought we can order some, but
No.
Yeah. I was like, wait.
I gotta find a connection that knows Caden that can get us together.
we have a goal. We have a goal. A guest.
Yeah.
It's Pat McAfee.
That's everyone's
Pat
guess.
McAfee.
Everyone that hosts the
Yeah.
podcast, that's their guess. I had somebody that actually nannied for something really about Pat Mac, and they're like, yeah.
Well, so you're in Cumberland. We're here, so we're a little bit closer to getting him on our show than you are.
Yeah, well, we actually host from downtown, so you're
Even closer.
Yeah, you're even closer.
I drive by the church every day
Yeah,
just to see if I can accidentally run into
Do we
him.
knock on the door?
Yeah, it's cool. You know who Jennifer Magley is? You've probably seen her. So she did what she called a Stooge Quest, actually, to get on the Pat McAfee show. You have to check her out if you're on Instagram. It's all over her Instagram. She would be another really good guest to have on too. Her dad actually played for the University of Kansas and then the Boston Celtics. And now Magley, and I'll make an introduction for you. So she'll come on your podcast. She's sure now her quest is called Stage Quest, to get on 100 stages within this year. She's on like 50 some. So I'll make the introduction. She'd be a great guest for you to have.
Call us
on.
picnic table stage.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, and then she can tell you the story of like the basketball league. So it's a professional woman, or not professional woman. It's owned by her mother, who's the first woman to ever own a professional men's basketball league. But yeah, so she tried to get on and she shot a can, the shirt cannons they shoot out of Pacers game. She shot that up on top of his building, and it just did. Yeah, but it would be cool to have her on to hear her story.
Nifty.
That'd be awesome.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, that's me kind of in a nutshell, and a quick story there is, but check out Super C Success Podcast. I hope you guys are already following it.
Yep.
And,
Yeah.
Again, thanks for having me on. This is really awesome. So
Well, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
And to you, sir.
cheers.
Cheers. We'll see you
Cheers.
next time on Indiana Success Happy Hour.
Thank you.
Cheers.